everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone. It is me, Kitti Minx, once again. Hoping you're all doing well. I meant to have some new audios up over this weekend, but life got in the way. And by life, I mean my own mental struggles between an anxiety attack that kept popping up on and off, and executive dysfunction from having ADHD, and then experiencing executive dysfunction and anxiety at the same time. It made it really hard for me to finish up anything to get uploaded this weekend. So I am sorry about that, because I know most, if not all of you, miss my regular uploads. You miss the stories, you miss the characters, you miss the tingle triggers, you miss all that good stuff. And while I have been doing streaming again and updating y'all either this way or via community tab posts or whatnot, it's not really what a lot of you are here for. Like, you're not here so much for me as a person, as a creator. You're here for what I create. And there's a difference. I totally understand that. I totally respect that. Just know I do have a lot of audios in the works. A lot of stuff planned out. It's just been an ordeal getting them done. Because I only have so many hours in the late night / early morning when I can record, where the neighborhood isn't likely to have like planes going overhead or cars driving by or people messing around outside. And my house is pretty quiet with like everybody being asleep. The only thing is the baby, who is almost 5 months old, isn't always asleep at those times. She's often awake. And while she's not loud, she does make noise. Even if she's fine, even if she has, a clean diaper, just ate and is all set up with like a nice comfy spot to relax in. As soon as she hears my voice, she'll start making noise. Which people have heard when I've had her with me during streams and other things. So yeah, when she hears my voice, she's awake. She'll start trying to join in the conversation. And I can't have that for my ASMR audios. I can't have it interrupting Evie. It just doesn't work. So basically, the stars need to align properly for me to be able to record and work on audios. There needs to be times where the house is quiet, the neighborhood's quiet, and baby Evie's asleep and quiet. And when that happens, I don't have mental health issues in regards to like anxiety or executive dysfunction or other things with ADHD that get in the way of me working on stuff. So everything just has to like perfectly align. It's so annoying. I genuinely wish I could be a normal person who can just do things, get them done, and not have these problems, but alas, I do. Anyway, my birthday was yesterday, May 27th. Thank you everyone who wished me a happy birthday via many different means, social media, emails, all that stuff. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you to people who got gifts off my throne wish list. I'm very grateful, very thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you didn't know it was my birthday and you feel compelled to say or do something, you can still still wish me happy birthday. Better late than never, And if you want to get me a gift, that's fine too. Like, anything and everything's appreciated. Very much so. I found my editor for Orky's stream highlight videos and clips. Thank you to everybody who applied, but I've settled on a person, so hopefully it works out. And I just re-debuted as Orky, actually. On Twitch, I did it Friday night, the 26th, with the new model and assets and everything. And yesterday, the 27th, I did it on joystick.tv for an adult stream, where I showed the more adult aspects of the new model and assets and setup and everything. So it's pretty cool, pretty cool. And yes, this does mean I'm going to be going back to streaming fairly regularly. Resuming my schedule with Wednesdays and Thursdays being on Twitch. And streams usually start after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Keep an eye on Orky's Twitter to know when I'm going to go live, or just follow Orky VTuber on Twitch so you know when I go live, you get that alert. And I do post schedule plans and whatnot on Orky's Twitter as well. So if, whatever I'm doing that Wednesday and Thursday doesn't catch your eye, you don't have to come. But if you see them doing something that interests you, like ASMR or a certain game or whatever, come join the stream and hang out and whatnot. And this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard US Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard US Time, I'm going to be on someone else's Twitch stream as Orky for a collab. Information about it is on a post on my community tab right now, as well as on Orky's Twitter. So if you want more details, you can check that out. It would mean a lot to both myself and the other person if y'all could come and check out the stream and show some support. It would really mean a lot to both of us. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, I mentioned a while ago that there was supposed to be a merch launch this weekend. Unfortunately, because of some conflicts that happened and miscommunication with the people who work for the company doing the merch, it didn't get to the right person that the launch was supposed to be this weekend. So it didn't happen. So they're now, talking back and forth and relaying things to me about another future launch date. And they promise the next date they decide on will be it. And they're going to make sure everybody who needs to know will know. Because, there's a whole bunch of products that are ready to go, including apparel like shirts, and then there's posters and mouse pads and Dakimakura body pillowcases, lots of cool stuff. Exclusively available with this particular company. So once I know for sure when the drop is going to be, when they launch the merch, I will make sure everybody else knows as well. Because it'd be super cool to have people rep Orky's Pod with cool merchandise. And there's stuff available for nearly every budget. Like if your budget is like $5, well, there's stickers. If your budget is like, $30, there's t-shirts and posters. And it goes up from there, that sort of thing. But lots of ways that you'll be able to rep Orky's Pod and show your support. Just a lot of cool stuff. So I'm sorry to those of you who are waiting to see the merch launch, wondering what happened to it. That's what happened to it. Okay, so I'm going to be resuming streams on Wednesday and Thursday evenings as Orky on Twitch. I'm going to try to do it weekly if I'm not sick and the kids don't need me more so for anything, even though I usually stream after they go to bed. Kids will be kids and you never know what's going to happen. I'm sure y'all understand that. And again, thank you everyone for the birthday wishes and the birthday gifts. It really means a lot to me. And thank you so much for your patience and understanding while things have been slow with me working on content. It's just been one thing after another this whole year. Starting with baby Evie being born over a month premature. And then losing my grandmother. Losing my dog. Losing 2 people I used to work with in another field who I considered friends. Some other people in my life who are currently not in great health that I've been trying to keep up with. And just my own personal issues I've been working through with my physical health, because my body is still kind of not doing too great after the very, very high-risk pregnancy and high-risk birth I still have pains in places I don't like having pains. And my mental health just hasn't been great. I gotta be honest, it's not been great. I've been feeling all over the place. Mostly anxious, mostly really bad anxiety. But anxiety, for those of you who have it or have it as a secondary symptom to something else, y'all know that the anxiety can spiral and lead to other awful feelings. So I've just been trying to work with that. I am being seen by professionals, so don't worry, I'm not dealing with everything by myself. I'm going through medications to see what works and what doesn't work. And it's just, we're just playing things by ear right now. We're just trying to see if we can find the right combination of medications to get my brain to settle down. And my life can finally get back to some semblance of normalcy and regularity. Because, yeah, I would like for things to calm down finally. It's almost June. It's about time things start calming down. It would have been like 6 months. I need, after 6 months of chaos, I need some chill. I need some calm. Because I really genuinely would like to be able to have the time and the energy and everything else being right with me to be able to regularly put out content again. Not this sporadicness that's been going on the last few months, but actually be able to, you know, at least once a week have something up. At least. Just so there's some regularity again. Alright, now with all that personal stuff out of the way, I'm sorry that went on so long, but I wanted to make sure y'all are caught up on what's going on with me, so you understand where I'm coming from, you understand what's going on, and why things have been the way they are. YouTube just really hates this channel. I've come to this conclusion. I've talked to other creators who are going through something similar, including creators who have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers on their channel, who are like going through something similar, where something went afoul of YouTube and with YouTube and their account, and now all of a sudden YouTube is treating their channel and content like crap. Not, you know, suppressing uploads in the algorithm, hiding comments, unsubscribing subscribers, not having notifications go out even when someone has your notifications turned on, and a whole bunch of other hoopty-doo. And I just feel like YouTube has it out for this channel, because I used to get, even during my lulled periods where I wasn't uploading much, if at all, I'd still get fairly decent traffic to my content and fairly decent increase in subscriber counts and other things that are like positive on the metric side. And like my stuff would still be promoted in the algorithm and everything else. But it just seems, and I think it happened when I got pulled into the partner program and then promptly kicked right back out, that my whole channel crashed. And I've been trying to get it to recover, because other people have been saying, oh, it can't be that. Surely there's something else you're just not thinking of. Try this, try that, try this, try that. And I've been trying so many things, and just nothing seems to be sticking. And someone even dared said, well, maybe people just don't like your content anymore. And sure, maybe older viewers who, you know, watch my older stuff have outgrown my content, or it's no longer their thing anymore and they watch other things. But there's always new people finding this kind of content who get involved and get engaged. So for every, like, you know, a few people who are bored of the content, there's a few people just discovering the content and it does interest them. So I can't really go with that argument. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Especially because, unlike some other creators who do this style of content, I don't make the same thing all the time. I don't constantly reiterate the same themes over and over and over and over and over again ad nauseum. There's a lot of variety. Like, there's like over 700 audios on this channel alone, with different stories, different characters, different scenarios, different everything. And I have a bunch of standalone audios. I have audios that are part of an ongoing series. I have ones that are part of a whole universe. It just depends what you're looking for. I'd like to think I have a little bit of something for everyone who is interested in audio ASMR content, basically. So I don't think my issue is just everybody all at once decided they don't like my content anymore. The timing doesn't make sense, and other aspects of my analytics just don't line up with that. But it does seem like YouTube just doesn't like my channel anymore. It's actively suppressing how it, gets put out in the algorithm, in search results and recommended tabs and whatnot. It's just, I've seen comments post and then I go and check the page the next day. I haven't touched anything and the comments are gone. I don't know if a person deleted it or YouTube deleted it. It's so weird. These aren't even spam. These are actual legit comments where someone's talking about the video. It's bizarre. And then people getting unsubscribed and telling me they were unsubscribed because they had to resubscribe. And they're like, what the F, YouTube? And people telling me they're not getting notifications. Like, I've seen comments on videos saying, like, why wasn't I notified of this? Why am I just finding it 3 days later after it's uploaded? And it's like, yeah, YouTube really is being a righteous jerk to this channel. So I don't really know what to do. I don't know if I should just keep on carrying on and continue uploading like there's nothing going on with this channel, just business as usual, and just take the hits as they come. Or if I should officially say, F it, start a new ASMR channel from scratch. Whole fresh new stuff to feed into the algorithm and all that stuff. So I wish I could put a poll up. You can't put polls up on YouTube videos anymore. So let me know in the comments what you think. Should I keep on keeping on with just using this channel even though it's become pretty clear that YouTube hates it? Or should I take the plunge and actually put some effort in and start a new ASMR channel? Similar kind of content to my post on here, but just a fresh channel so it gets a fresh dig into the algorithm. Let me know your thoughts. Because I got a lot of cool stuff in the works. I got a lot of great ideas. If you're part of my Patreon and on the Patreon Discord server, you already know a whole bunch of the ideas I've been floating around, getting feedback on. And as a reminder, I am not monetized on YouTube. Because again, as I mentioned, I was kicked out of the partner program. So you have hundreds upon hundreds of ASMR audio roleplays for free. I make no money off of them. So if you would like to support a mother who is a content creator and make it so I will hopefully soon be able to regularly put out the high quality content you've come to know me for on a more frequent basis, please consider supporting me on Patreon. At certain tiers on Patreon, you do get extra content that I don't post anywhere else, including not safe for work content. You could also donate via my Ko-fi, just as like a tip system. You can get gifts for me from my Throne wish list, which also goes towards different aspects of content. You can go to my website, kittyminxasmr.com, which has links to my Gumroad, where you can buy not safe for work audios separately if you can't do a monthly subscription thing. There's also a link to my Fansly with IRL 18 plus not safe for work content on there. It's another subscription thing like Patreon, but it's IRL instead of audios and stuff. Though at a certain tier on my Patreon, you do get a free subscription that month to my Fansly as well. Just throwing that out there. And you can always order a custom ASMR audio roleplay through my website, kittyminxasmr.com. Make sure you read all the terms and conditions very closely and carefully before you contact me about placing an order. Read things very carefully. Just note I'm not doing rush orders currently, and I'm not doing anything with a set deadline. It's because I fell behind during my pregnancy And after my previous computer exploded, both those things put me really far behind with my audio commissions. So I've been trying to catch up. So I can't take rush orders and I can't take anything with a set deadline. Aside from that, if you want to reserve a slot for an audio, go to my website, kittyminxasmr.com, click where it says, custom commissions or whatever, and read through things and just contact me. Those are some of the many ways that you can support this channel and support my content and support me. And anything and everything is greatly appreciated. And of course, there are free ways to support this channel. You can support by liking the uploads, by clicking the like button, subscribing if you're new to my channel or were unsubscribed and you found my channel again. And please leave comments. Not spammy comments where it's like one word or an emoji or whatever, because YouTube actually doesn't like those. They consider those spam. But even if you just say, thanks for the upload, Kitti Minx, that's good enough. And that counts as engagement, which helps tell YouTube that there are people interacting with my content and engaging with the content. And that does help it in the algorithm. I also upload shorter, not safe for work ASMRs on a certain hub website that you have to be over 18 to access. It's not the same stuff as what's on Patreon and Gumroad. They're shorter, they're vignettes basically. Though you do get the HD versions of them without watermarks and such on my Patreon. And then the SD version with watermarks and everything else is up on the hub website. And I am monetized on the hub website. Granted, the ad revenue is not that great. It is literally pocket change, but it's better than nothing. So if you're over 18 and you're an adult, check me out on the hub website. I'm Kitti Minx ASMR on there. I've got quite a few uploads and just have fun with it, okay? And if you do decide to support this channel content in any way, I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. And so would my family and just everything in my life would appreciate it. Alright, this has gone on long enough. Hope you all have been doing well. Please keep safe. Take care of your loved ones if you have any. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you practice self-care. Whether it's, a nice hot bath or eating your favorite food or listening to your favorite music. Know that I genuinely love and care about you and want you to be okay. And as always, stay awesome. Mwah, mwah. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Meow, meow. Ara, ara, ara.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. This audio is brought to you by my patrons on Patreon, kind donations on Ko-fi and other platforms, my subscribers on Fansly, and other means of support from kind viewers just like you. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to click the like button, leave a comment for the algorithm, and if you're brand new here, please subscribe.